can't figure out what to talk about. So let's just pull some shit out of this box. Ugh. Let's see. Spider. Maybe it's fun. I just wish I could see this thing. This can't be legal. Here we go. Oh. It's pure white, just like its intended audience just was. Here we go. Now this is some fun crap. I remember this game so fondly. And Donald Duck. Man, why do they call him Donald Duck? It seems disrespectful that they keep calling these characters just by their species. I need to figure out his legal name. Ah, I got his birth certificate right here. Let's see. So, DD does stand for his legal name. Donald Dick.
For little me, Disney Infinity was the dream. I could play as my favorite Disney characters, and don't get me started on Star Wars and Marvel. I was obsessed with, and still am. And just on my Xbox 360, I could just put in an action figure and play as these characters. Because of Disney Infinity introducing me to the Toys to Life concept, it encouraged me to want to get a Wii U even more than I wanted before because of Amiibo support. For some reason, I played as Donald a lot. I do not know why, but I always trolled my dad by deleting the ground and spawning enemies all around him. So stupid, but I thought it was so funny. I would also use Baymax if I wanted to fly. My dad would always use Thor, though. I think that was a better choice than whatever the heck I was doing with Donald. But I just have a real connection with this game. Disney Infinity's right now in that time where it doesn't really have a huge nostalgia pool, but definitely has a quite large one to some people. This is simply because the game is not 20 years old yet. I like to think of nostalgia rolling out in a 10-year cycle, slight nostalgia, 20-year cycle. The Y2K nostalgia is currently 30-year cycle, like the 90s nostalgia is. I like to think that 2010s culture will be just as nostalgic in the 2030s as Y2K nostalgia is right now. And Y2K nostalgia will be put where 90s nostalgia is now, more into the kind of downer it is right now, where life ain't just what it used to be. When Y2K nostalgia is just longing for more life in advertising and just stuff like that. The Xbox 360 was actually one of my first real consoles. The Xbox 360 was actually my first ever, real home console. I had games like Toy Story 3, which I'll get to later, and whatever the heck Kinect games are. That shit. You would think the Xbox 360 would be my favorite console because of all this, but surprisingly, it's actually the original Xbox. Disney Infinity was clearly made to cash in on the success of Skylanders, which I guess Disney was one of the best ones to do it, since they had not only basically unlimited money, but also unlimited IPs. The game was developed by Avalanche Software, which also developed Toy Story 3, which makes sense because of Toy Story 3's Toy Box mode, which is a big feature within Disney Infinity. Because of the Toy Box mode, the whole idea was basically different from Skylanders, which instead of being one big story, instead focused on the player creating. The game originally released in 2013 for the PS3, Xbox 360, Wii, Wii U, and Nintendo 3DS. One of the main problems with the game was the original roster was very small. It didn't even have normal Mickey, it only had Wizard Mickey. And it didn't even have Goofy. But of course we have to have almost every Pixar character imaginable. What's next? The freaking boulder from Indiana Jones? They might as well put Major Asshole. But you see, the original Disney Infinity wasn't perfect, but it was a good concept. Kids watching a Disney movie would love to explore the world.
Man, I'm tired of just talking about this shit. I know. Let's just play the damn game. Here we go. What the?
Hey, pals. For my magic to work, we have to say the magic words. Kick Donald's ass.
2.0 was probably the version I played the most. The game was centered around Marvel. For me, this game was insane. I could fly around as Iron Man and just do all kind of crap. I played the main story mode, or as it's called, playset, the most, which was the Avengers Tower mission. Because of the Marvel focus in superheroes, there were way more powerful abilities in this game. Plus, you could fly. The game originally released in 2014 for the PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Wii U, PC, and mobile. The actual toy box mode received major improvements in this version, as well as the creator tools. The game maybe leaned a little too much into Marvel, so some people missed just the Disney focus. The game still wasn't perfect, but it was a lot better than the first one, as well as showing Disney Infinity could expand into more IPs and growing the audience.
Oh boy! Hasta la vista, baby! Say hello to my little friend.
Okay, this is getting boring. I wonder if Mickey's gonna win.
For the next entry in the series, Disney Infinity 3.0, Disney went to its biggest franchise, Star Wars. They made a perfect combination of everything with Disney, Pixar, Marvel, and Star Wars, with mainly the starter pack focusing on Star Wars. Because of the well-done mixture of IPs, it had positive fan reception. The game was made to actually feel like a real action video game. Disney Infinity 3.0 released on all the same systems as 2.0, except for mobile devices. The platforming, movement, and lightsaber combat was amazing. The game had an even better toy box. Sadly, there was never a 4.0, simply because the Toys to Life market was dying. Everything that was planned for the future of the series was cancelled, causing the death of Disney Infinity.
Donald, please promise me you'll train Tiny Tim. It'll add a high balance to my bank account.
Dang it! I missed the best part. And I thought the commercials would still be playing.
Hey, pals.